The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me for the wild ride today is Bill Henry.
How you doing?
As we are here at Mercyhurst University, Bill, and it is baseball action here tonight, PIAA playoffs. The 5th seed and the 4th seed here today, as it is the Girard Yellow Jackets taking on the Franklin Knights. And Bill, let's just get right into it. We don't really have a pregame show to go over or anything, but let's go through the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors, the Franklin Knights. It'll be number 13, Fazell, leading off. He'll be in left field. Number 2, Higley. He'll be at second base. Number 27, Cockler. He'll be at shortstop. Number 1, Turner in the 4th spot. He'll be in center field. Number 21 is in the 5th spot. That's Prince. He'll be on the hill, pitching. In the 6th spot is number 4, Perry. He'll be at third base. Number 22 in the 7th spot is Marsteller. He'll be the catcher. And number 11 is Weimer. He'll be at first base. He's in the 8th spot. And in the number 9 spot is going to be Schermerhorn in right field. And they're going to DH him with number 5, Clark. And that's the starting lineup for the Knights of Franklin. For the Yellow Jackets, Girard is going to be number 11, Balo. He'll be the catcher. In the 2 spot, it'll be number 2, Kelly. He'll be on the hill, pitcher. In the 3rd spot will be number 6, Ferretti, and he'll be at shortstop. Number 30 in the 4th spot is Kalicki. He'll be in right field. Number 3, Kibbe, will be in the 5th spot at first base. In the 6th spot is number 8, Mayer. He'll be in left field. In the 7th spot, number 18, Stevens, and he'll be at the hot corner at third base. Number 22 is in the 8th spot, that's Shepers, and he'll be in center field. And in the number 9 spot will be number 39, Potter, and he'll be at second base. And that's your starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets, as they will be the home team today here, Bill. Wear the red jerseys and the white pants with the white hats as they take the field here, top of the 1st, and get things going.
Yeah, looks like Zach Kelly, a senior, up on the hill today for those Yellow Jackets. Dewey, as Kelly comes in here, 19 innings under his belt there, a couple short there. He was out hurt there, and it was against the first game against Northeast. He did something to his wrist. I know he was in a cast for quite a while.
Oh, really?
So he missed a bunch of games up in there, but I'm glad to see him back. You know, nothing more for a senior than to try to get these in for your final year of high school there. So I'm glad to see Mr. Kelly back in action here for Girard. So he comes in with 30 strikeouts at the end of the season here, but coming into tonight, and it's just nice to see him back. You don't want to see these kids be hurt, you know. I mean, I know injuries happen, but
well, you know, anytime somebody has an injury, you always like to see them get back as quickly as they can. But especially when you have seniors out there, because their timeline is rapidly coming to an end. So you always like to see them get out there and finish their senior season up in a strong fashion and out on the field performing at a high level.
No doubt. So you said Girard's, it was in the 4 spot, right, today? Seed?
Oh,
seed.
They're the 4 seed, yes.
4 seed, okay.
In the bracket, they're the 4 seed.
Okay.
And a quick rundown of some of the other scores that we know of so far today. Corey dropped their game against Fairview 6-1. So Fairview moving on, and Fairview is the 3 seed, so they'll play the number 2 seed, which is Sharon.
Yeah,
because Sharon played Northeast. and I heard Northeast.
4-3. Yep, 4-3 was the score. So it must have been a close game, but came up a little short for the Pickers, and Sharon gets to move on.
So Sharon will play Fairview. Time and place to be determined, but they will play on Friday, from what I understand. As we are ready to get things going here, top of the first, Bill, Fazell will step up to the plate as Kelly will wind it up on the hill as we get things going here. And we do apologize. It's not the usual view that you're used to seeing here, as that one misses high and wide, ball one.
Yeah, fortunately they were doing some grounds work, you said, around here.
Some kind of construction going on here at the Mercyhurst University. And Kelly comes back with a called strike there to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. And just as I was starting to set up for the early game, the game manager come in and said, sorry, no power here in the press box because the construction guys nipped the line somewhere. As that second pitch is in there for a strike as well, Bill. So it's 1-2 now on the batter here. Fazell as he leads things off. Kelly working quickly on the hill here and missing upstairs with that pitch, pushing the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Fazell comes in batting .276 today for the Knights.
Oh, he lays off that high pitch, the high cheese, and you know what, Bill? I'm going to have a hard time not plugging in all my sponsors for Corey.
Right, because we're used to it, right?
Here. Fazell's worked at full and swung on a miss, and he's down on strikes. There's 1 away.
Yeah, 1 down. Good pitching from Kelly to start things off.
I tell you what, Bill, I'm just going to go with it. That was a Rossbecker strikeout.
Yeah.
Give some of our hometown guys
right.
a little extra boost there. Kelly comes back here and misses with the first pitch here to Higley.
Yeah, Higley, a junior here for Franklin there. 19 games under his belt for the whole season, so a good season for him, batting .283.
Takes inside as well, ball 2, 2-0. Well, I had bright sunshine in the first game, Bill, and now that it's overcast, I can see my computer screen a little bit better. As, Higley gets a hold of that pitch, puts it into the backstop for a foul ball.
Yeah, it's definitely better for that. Even to see the camera screen here, too, makes it a little easier. But I don't want to say I'm gloomy, but I sort of brought the gloom a little bit for you.
Well, the company is nice to have, so. Swung on a miss there. Good cut there by Higley. Come up empty and puts the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Kelly looking for back-to-back strikeouts here.
Ooh, just a bit high.
Just off the dish from my angle. So a full count again. Payoff pitch upcoming. And it's another Rossbecker strikeout. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, another nice job for Kelly, as definitely looks like he got right back into his groove of things here.
Kind of a deep counts on both batters there. A full count on the 2 leadoff guys. And now Cockler will come to the plate for the Knights, number 27, shortstop. Must have been just off the dish for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, get a pass pitch here. You got to go just a little bit. Almost reminds me of the Girard's backstop there.
A lot of room behind home plate here. I've seen some bigger ones, but it's a nice change up there by Kelly. Got him way out in front of that one to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Kelly looking good this first inning here, Bill.
Yeah, that's just the way you want to start it off on a play. Start at the, just as you said it, right?
Just some extra cheese on that one, right to the backstop.
Wind got under that one, maybe.
Pushes the count to 2-1.
Cockler, a senior here for the Knights, batting .569. So we wait for that perfect pitch here.
Gets a hold of that one, puts it well over the light stands and onto the football field. And that will even count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelly rolling right along here. Bounced it in there. It was also wide of the plate. So another full count here, Bill.
Yeah, we'll see if he can reel it back in here.
3 batters in, and all 3 batters with a full count here. But Kelly with back-to-back strikeouts to start things. He'll wind it up, and it's fouled back into the backstop.
They're starting to eye it up here just a little bit here.
Do it all over again with another payoff pitch upcoming. Line right back up the middle.
It gets up through.
That'll be a base hit for Cockler. As the Knights get their first base runner of the day, and that'll bring Turner to the plate. Number one. I saw number 21 up there with the bat in his. I was like, he ain't up the bat now, is he?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Number 1 Turner steps up to the plate, center fielder, with Cockler down at first base. So Kelly working from the stretch now, and that's put well out of play for strike one.
Turner, another senior here for Franklin, Dewey, batting 321.
Tall, lengthy kid as he stands ready in the box. Just off the plate for ball one, 1-1.
Bit of a lead off at first there.
Yeah, good lead over there, as you say that. Good check the runner over there by Kelly. Safely back in is Cockler. But he has a healthy lead over there for sure. He's just past the cut of the grass there on the infield as he puts both feet on that cut, and he's off. Pitch was outside, throw not down in time.
Yeah, good wheels on the young man, making it to second. It was still a good throw down there from Ballo.
So 2-1 on the batter, Turner. And Cockler safely down to second with a stolen base. Got a great jump on that pitch. And that's fouled back into the backstop for a 2-2 count now. As Kelly is not paying the runner any mind now, just focusing on the batter. Had a good crowd here today.
Did you?
It's a good crowd here today for Girard and Franklin. It's the middle of the afternoon here, 4:30 start time. And the stands are full here. There's not a lot of seating here, but what there is, there's full. This chop back up the middle.
Oh, boy.
Handed by Kelly, and a strong throw to first base will retire the side. A 1-3 put out will end the threat here. In the top of the first, we'll head to the bottom, Bill, with the score is still 0-0. So we'll be back right after a word from our lone sponsor here today.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your need for a better ride with lower rates on auto loans. So you can tend to your road trips, your errands, and your savings. Tend to lower payments, tend to bigger dreams. Tend to your auto loan today. Lower rates, smoother roads. 10-2 Credit Union.
Hey, I'm Brad Allen with Rossbacher Insurance. If you're looking for a personal approach to insurance, give us a call. Our team's here for you. We've been serving the local region for business insurance, personal insurance, as well as family life insurance since 1928. We're super happy to assist you. Send us a message or give us a call at 677-4095 or find us at teamrossbacher.com. We're here to help. Thank you.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry here on the call. And today's Piaa playoff quarterfinals as the number 4 seed, number 5th seeds here. Girard against Franklin. And Bill, after a half inning of play, it's still scoreless. And the Jackets coming to hit in the bottom of the first. It'll be Balo, Kelly, and Ferretti as they will lead things off here, bottom of the first.
Yeah, good top of the first there for the Jackets. They'll see if they can get these bats warmed up, and we'll see if maybe Franklin can come right back and maybe get 3 down, right? So,
well, I'm sure that's what the Franklin Knight coaches are saying is We had our chance in the first there. We didn't come up with any runs, but let's go out here, have a solid defensive stand, and get our offense back to the plate. So here we go, bottom of the first. Scoreless game as Mr. Balo will come to the plate and lead things off for the Jackets.
Yeah, big Zach coming up here. You're ready to dig in and start things off here.
Girard in the bottom of the first. Catcher Zach below.
Batting .224 coming in, a senior here for the Jackets.
And that's inside for ball one.
He's got an older brother, Aiden, which is a friend of my younger son's class there. So it's funny for me, Dewey, here to see these kids seniors now, because these are the youngster ones now that I thought of, but now they're all grown. They're not youngsters anymore.
Yeah, I'm to that age now where I'm starting to see a lot of the kids that swung on a miss there by Balo. Pushes the count to 2-1.
Yeah, good cut.
I'm starting to see kids that I remember as seniors and juniors and sophomores. They're getting married and having kids now, so it doesn't get any easier the older you get. Well, another good cut there, but coming up empty. Pushing the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it was a good pitch. Good swing.
Prince, the pitcher for the Knights. That's lifted into left center field. Driven back, and the center fielder, number 1, out there makes the catch. And that was Turner, as he had a good beat on it right off the bat.
Yeah, good hustle, just eyed it up, and boy, you're wondering if this wind will affect that ball up in the air, you know what I mean? It can cruise on you up there a little bit, but he adjusted, made the nice squeeze, and one down here.
If anything, that wind kind of helped him holding it back
Holding
in the stadium a
right.
little bit. Kelly steps up now, takes down low for ball 1. And that wind can just stay away. I mean, I've had enough of it already, and it's just the bottom of the first.
Yeah, I don't mind the overcast. It's the wind that's killing you, right?
Oh, that was right in there. Called strike, evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sometimes pitches like that, that's the best pitch you'll see in the at-bat.
Right.
I hate to see Kelly let that one go, but it's early in the at-bat. That's down low for ball 2, 2-1.
Yep. Kelly batting .417. Again, he has 9 games under his belt. As I said, he was injured for quite a few games.
That's hit into this deep hole. Shortstop grabs it. Long throw, and it's offline. Good job by the first baseman coming down the line.
Yeah, to grab it.
To get that, not letting it get into the dugout. It'll be an infield single for Kelly, and the Jackets offense off and rolling.
Yeah, let's give credit to the catcher, too, of the Knights there. He ran right down up with it for a little backup there in case it did get away.
Yeah, that's Marsteller. So Ferretti steps in with a man on first. See what he can do here. Keeping this offense rolling for the Jackets.
Ferretti batting .345, a junior.
And Prince will check the runner back to first.
Also know his older brother, Dom Ferretti, graduated now. I'm getting old, Dewey.
Careful, you're starting to date yourself.
I'm getting old.
Squares the bunt, pitches down low for a ball, and safely down to second is Kelly with a stolen base, no throw.
It's Coach Traumatato giving Kelly some instruction out there.
Prince giving the runner a look. He'll come home with it, and that's inside for ball 2.
Yeah, good look there from Ferretti.
You know, Bill, you see it time and time again. You see a pitcher that's very dominant in a game, but then as soon as he gets a base runner, he just comes unglued, and it almost looks like he loses focus on throwing strikes, but it's a different movement when you have to work from the windup as opposed to the stretch or vice versa. And Prince misses with ball 3 as well, so a 3-0 count here. Yeah. And that's, you know, the job of the base runner.
Right.
Make it difficult on the pitcher, make him work for it.
That's right. Give a little shuffle shake over there as he does, and Kelly goes. Here's the throw down the third, and it looks like he was there safe.
Not even in time. That was ball 4. And the Jackets have runners on the corners now. First and third, just the one out.
Yeah, good play. Good call from Coach T over there in third baseline, having Kelly get there to third and get him set up to possibly try to bring a run in here.
Kalecki comes to the plate. As you like to say, Kalecki.
Kalecki, yep. I also call him Big Country. The southpaw steps up into the box.
Starting right fielder for the Jackets.
Super nice kid, great family. Okay, got off.
Nobody was covered.
Nobody was home, and
nobody was covered. Had a good jump, but that's what I like to call an extra out there. You got a guy hung up, and you about the only thing you can do as a pitcher is run right at him.
That's it. Yeah.
You know. But
and Kelly was going to be on his way home. He actually thought he was going to release it.
Good job by Kelly to get off the base and make the pitcher think about it. So a stolen base on no pitch. Down the right field line, hooked foul for strike 1. Kalecki way out in front of that one. So now the Franklin pitcher just needs to go back to that windup. I don't see him stealing home, so you might as well just go right to that windup and focus on getting this batter out. You got one out here. You got to find ways to manufacture some outs here. And that's upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 is the count on Kalecki. Big Country.
Big Country. Anxious to see him in football this year. He'll be a senior this coming year.
Oh, he's a junior.
Mm-hmm.
Swung on a missed. First strike 2, 1-2. Just a little bit out in front of that one. As Prince took a little bit off of that pitch. Good changeup.
Yeah, Prince, a senior up there on the hill, is coming in with 22 innings under his belt. Oh, Kalecki.
That's in the gap. It's going to get down for a base hit. That's going to score Kelly for sure. And the relay comes in, and the runners have to hold. Nice job of hitting there by Kalecki. He'll get an RBI single, and the Jackets take a 1-0 lead.
So Prince looking like pretty much their second go-to guy here for pitching here, Dewey. Comes in, as I stated, 22 innings, and coming into the night, 23 strikeouts. 28 runs.
James Kibbe.
Kibbe steps up to the plate now.
Kibbe.
See if he can make this a big inning for the Jackets here. Seems like every time I look at a scoreboard, the Jackets are putting 10 runs up on the board. He'll step off, Prince does. Tried to catch either one of the runners trying to advance.
Yeah, and like you say, those little things like that, Dewey, once you just get reset and hopefully Prince can come back at it, but that just a little bit more on your mind now. Good
Called
pitch.
Strike.
Yep.
No throw down to second.
It's Kibbe, another senior for Girard, batting .364.
What the?
Another young man, and been seeing coming up through, and lo and behold, a senior. High pitch for ball.
Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Coach Tro giving those signals on third baseline. This one outside. Ooh, and
good job by the catcher there to keep that in front of him.
yeah, Ferretti thinking about coming.
Marstella did a good job of keeping that one in front of him. He lost the handle on it for a little bit, but didn't allow it to go to the backstop and let another run come in. 2-1. As Kibbe will settle back in the box.
Good
That's
pitch.
right in there.
Yeah, it was. A nice pitch there from Prince.
Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, that's going to be lined into center field. It's going to get down for another base hit. And a strong throw in from the outfield will once again just limit that to a single base hit. And once again, the Jackets put a run on the board, and we have runners on the corners.
And just how you wanted to start this first inning off, as Jackets ahead. And another good made contact on the ball.
Mayer to the plate now, as the Jackets have the crooked number on that scoreboard, 2-0. Mayer, the left fielder for the Jackets. What do you got for stats on him?
Mayer comes in at senior, batting .444.
444 in the 6th spot.
Yeah, played all 18 games this season.
Now they got the runner hung up.
But nobody was there again.
They're going to throw over to third.
They get out at third. Kalicki doesn't get there in time, Dewey.
Picked him off. 1-5 put out, and that's the second out. Runner does it. Kibbe advances down to second with a stolen base.
Tried to see if I could get the camera over there, but the dugout's sort of in the way. I can't reach it. So
unfortunately, not the greatest of setup here when we don't have the use of the press box. But Mayer hasn't seen a pitch in this at bat yet, as he'll take down low for ball 1.
Six seniors for Girard.
Prince taking his time on the hill here, staring the runner down at second, and Mayer called tying.
Yeah. Was a little bit of a wait there, so
a lengthy tying. That's outside for ball 2. 2-0.
Oh, and he gets hit by pitch.
Right square between the zeros on the back there. Between the upper 0 and the bottom 0 there in the middle of his 8. HBP. And the Jackets have 2 aboard now, first and second. 2 outs.
Bring up Carson Stevens next there as he talks things over with Coach Tro down there. 2 outs here, and they got Kibbe at second, Mayer at first.
7th batter is Stevens as he comes to the plate.
Their senior.
Oh, swung at that pitch and it got away from the catcher, and it's going to advance the runners. But Stevens in the hole 0-1 now.
And Stevens comes in batting .222.
Well, both runners advance on that pitch. That just misses off the dish to even a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stevens reaching a little bit for that one, Bill. Yep. Pushing the count to 1 and 2.
Second one for the reach there. See if Prince throws him another one out there.
We've been out in front a couple of the pitches in this at-bat. You can dial back that changeup even more. Stevens kind of up in the box, too. And he's going to take a timeout here.
As he's pretty much all the way to the top of the box.
And it's fouled out of play. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Prince looking to get out of this lengthy first inning here, Bill. Jackets with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Stevens fighting here a little bit, trying to get one squared off and straightened out.
That's upstairs. Ball 2, 2-2.
This has been a pretty long bottom of the second, huh?
First. Bottom of the first.
See?
That's how long of an inning it's been. Again, Stevens reaching, but he got enough of it to put that back into the football field behind us. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He stays alive, fighting in here.
That's inside for ball 3, and that's going to full up the count, so payoff pitch up coming.
Yeah, Prince doesn't want to lose him here. Trying to get out of this one.
And again, Stevens fouls it back into the backstop, so we'll do it again with another payoff pitch up coming.
Have to get a new case of baseballs out here pretty soon. They reload Blue up behind the plate here again.
Full count on Stevens as he steps back in. Runners on second and third. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. 2 runs in already. Jackets looking for more. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him to just go fishing. And that will end the inning. Not before the Jackets put 2 on the board here, Bill, off of 3 hits. And we'll head to the top of the second with the Jackets leading here 2-0. Be back right after this.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your financial needs, starting with lower credit card rates. Because when we tend to your budget, you can tend to what matters most. Tend to your dreams. Tend to your future. Tend to credit card rates that work for you. Lower rates, better living. 10-2 Credit Union.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry here on the call of today's PIAA District 10 playoff game, quarterfinal round against the Girard Yellow Jackets taking on the Knights of Franklin. And leading off here, top of the second, is going to be Prince, Perry, and Marsteller. So we'll see if Prince can't get the offense going here for the Knights, help himself out on the hill after the Jackets took a 2-0 lead in that first inning. And Kelly out on the hill for the second inning work here. And off the dish for ball 1. Batter calls for time, Prince. Yep. So, Bill, this is going to wrap it up. The spring sports as we're in playoffs here. And just a couple more weeks to finish up these senior seasons.
Yep.
Kelly bounces it in there for ball 2, 2-0. And my wife and I were going to be empty nesters after this year, Bill, as we graduate our last boy this year. So, and he's heading out of state to go to college in Pensacola, Florida.
Nice. Oh, he's tired of the cold weather, right?
He's heading south, well south.
My kids want to do the same thing. I already got one living down South Carolina, Aiken, South Carolina. My youngest goes to school at Coastal, so they're sort of like in the south
called
too.
Strike there. Prince thought it was ball 4. You're going to have to pick that bat up and get back into it with a 3-1 count. And Bill, when I was umpiring, that was one of the most disrespectful things you could do to an official, at least in my book, was to throw your bat thinking it was a ball 4. This is hit into the right field. Big Country out there makes a good catch.
Yep, good job.
And there's one away. Goes from almost getting a walk to a fly out, and there's one away. And Perry steps up to the plate now. Third baseman for the Knights.
Nolan Perry.
A little bit high there.
Well, the weather feels like we're back in early April. Swung on a miss there to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing on a miss. 1-2 now.
Perry, a freshman, batting .231.
Put into the second baseman. He'll gobble it up and throw him out. A 4-3 put out, and there's 2 away.
James Kibbe over there at first base.
Potter, nice play at second base there. A late change to the lineup by Girard put Potter in the game.
Yeah, said there was a little bit of an injury change there, so I'm not too sure.
Marsteller, the catcher, steps in here for the Knights, and he takes a called strike. Yeah, that was a nice. You know how I know it was a nice pitch? Because that buckled the knees of the batter. You can see he saw it, but he couldn't do nothing but get his knees buckled.
Oh, good
And he
rip.
lines it through the left side of the infield for a base hit. And the Knights again have a base runner here. Top of the second. So they need to find a way to get this offense going. Number 11, Weimer, comes to the plate. Their first baseman, and they're going to have a pinch runner here for the catcher, as that's number 6 going down the first base, Bill. And I think in my buggy there is a lineup card. Nope, I didn't have it. I have the lineup card for Girard, not Franklin, so my bad.
Oh, good pitch.
Kelly comes right back with a called strike there to get out ahead of Weimer, 0-1. And the wind is back here, Bill.
it is. Throw back to first, and
They got
him. They got him.
A 1-3 pickoff will end the inning. Weimer did not finish his at-bat, Bill, so that means he'll lead things off the top of the third when we get to it. But we're going to take a quick break here and get a word in from our lone sponsor of the game,
10-2.
10-2. Be back right after this.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to the stress of managing multiple debts with simple debt consolidation. We help you tend to lower payments, fewer worries, and more peace of mind. Tend to your finances, tend to your life, tend to debt done right. Debt consolidation made simple. 10-2 Credit Union.
Dahlia Gift Decor offers great gifts and goods for you and your home. Try their loose leaf teas, honey, and dips. They have handmade jewelry, leather goods, refurbished antiques and vintage items, and handmade items by local artisans. From baby, wedding, and anniversary items to bath and body, candles, room sprays, pet items, and so much more, Dahlia's has seasonal decor to meet your needs, and new items are added all the time. So what are you waiting for? Stop in at Dahlia Gifts and Decor, 10 South Center Street in Corey.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry as we're here in the bottom of the second inning. And the Jackets with a 2-0 lead. It's a nice pickoff play there by Kelly to get the runner picked off of first base after a good base hit. And that ended the inning for the Knights. And Prince back out here for his second inning's worth of work here, as the Jackets will go back to work in the batter's box here, Bill. Shepherd leads things off, followed by Potter, and then back to the top of the order and Balo.
Yep.
Leading off for Girard in the bottom of the
Yeah, Sam Shepherd's a junior, batting .283, steps up into the box and getting ready to go here. Now it's the bottom of the second.
And a big swing and a miss there by Shepherd. As Prince gets out in front 0-1. Make it 0-2 after that one's fouled back into the backstop. That bounce before home plate, pushing the count to 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Pitcher can't come up with it. And the third baseman comes in, throws over to first, and the first baseman unable to scoop it. Just nobody could find a handle on it. And we're going to get a base hit given to the Jackets there on that play as the leadoff man gets aboard.
Yeah, good hustle. Just got to keep beating it out, right?
Prince came off the mound and deflected it. Third baseman just couldn't come up with it. That was Perry. Perry finally got the handle on it, threw over to first base, and Weimer just wasn't able to get it on the scoop. So here's Potter.
Yeah,
freshman. Trying to move Shepherd over to second. And that'll get away from the catcher, and Shepherd will get down to second on the pass ball. So there you are, ball one. Man in scoring position. That seems to be the MO of the Jackets this year, Bill. They just relentless pressure.
Right.
Constantly getting base runners aboard and
being aggressive. They're
always trying to make the other team make a play.
That's right. Yeah, it comes from, I think that's Coach Tramontano's way to play. I mean, he's just, he's been like that since, Little League with his own son and my son playing for him. I mean, he's just always just coached them up. You just got to be aggressive.
Prince misses down low there, pushing the count to 2-1.
Potter, a freshman, batting .294 here, Dewey. So freshman gets some varsity time. Pretty decent player coming in.
Foul that one off. Catcher not able to catch it. Pushes the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Franklin trying to hold the runner on at second. And Potter puts it into play. Oh, runs right in front of the first baseman, and again can't make the scoop out of the off the ground. And that's going to be an E6. I was generous on the first one, but that's a throw that just needs to be made.
And I actually almost thought he had it too, but it just that little bobbled out of it.
Back to the top of the order for the Jackets. Balo flew out to center field his first time up on a 2-2 count.
Balo steps up into the plate here again.
Runner goes, and there's nobody covering second. And they nearly threw it into center field.
They got lucky with the backup there, Dewey. Let me tell you, if that would have got through, that would have got disastrous, I think, there.
Yeah, because the center fielder, you can see where he's at. That's right where he was at when that ball was thrown. He did not flinch a muscle out there. So runners on second and third now, nobody out.
That's a couple times now, Prince looking to throw the ball to second and just nobody home. But the base runner.
Oh, he went around for
Yes,
strike
he
one.
did. He probably wants that one back, but
He didn't pick the ball up very as quickly as he needed to make that swing. But unfortunately, he was already into that swing. He swings through the second one as well for 0-2 count now.
good stop there from the catcher. Can't allow any of those to get through.
Well, Prince is working awful fast on the hill here.
He
this inning.
is.
1-2 on the batter. That misses off the dish. And the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners on. Bottom of the second, but there's nobody out, so we can't say deuces wild. Balo put that over into the football field. All the way to the visitor side. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Youngsters over there should probably pay attention a little bit.
Yeah, they're too busy playing soccer. Chop towards third. Long throw to first, and they make the play.
No call yet.
They still haven't made the call yet.
Yeah, nobody's made the call.
And Balo's going to go back to first.
They're going to call it. They're going to talk about it here, Dewey.
They're going to say he bobbled it. They didn't initially make the call. They haven't made a call
Right.
yet. Run has scored. We know that will count. Now we're just waiting for the officials to get together. All 3 of them out there.
And they're going to say he's out.
I think that's the right call.
Excuse me.
That was a 5-3 put out for the first out. The run will score. So officials didn't really make a clear call on that, Bill, but we were watching to see what they were going to make, and
well,
Balo heads back to the dugout, so that'll bring Kelly to the plate. How come we got runners on second and third?
Yeah, we got.
Oh, the runner had to go back. The runner went back to third.
Yeah, why wouldn't that have counted, Dewey?
I think it might have been a foul ball because
been.
Balo's back in the batter's box.
Right. So foul ball?
They had to have called it a foul ball, no out. So I'll adjust my chicken scratches.
So now it's full count?
It is a full count on Balo.
Oh,
They'll put that into right center field, and it's going to be a nice catch out in center field there. Runners tag, and they'll move up. What a nice stroke there by Balo. It's a sacrifice fly for the first out. The run will score, and Potter over to third. So the scoreboard is right on the screen. It's 3-0. Now they're going to appeal second base, and they're going to say he was safe. Good tag. Nice catch out there by the center fielder. Turner made a nice grab out there. And he's got a nice arm out there in center field. That's twice now I've seen him get the ball in quickly. So Kelly will step in here, see if he can help himself out from the batter's box. He already has a base hit and a run scored, bottom of the first. And he takes upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, so Potter at third base here for Girard. .53 pitches with that one. Whoa. Whoa.
Line down the third base side, foul. As
Coach.
that's screened by everybody.
Yeah, the coach had to jump out of the way for that one.
1-1.
Oh boy, bounced that one way ahead of the plate there.
2-1 now. Marstell are doing a nice job behind the plate to keep that one in front of them. Kelly puts that out of play over the first base side. Even to count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got underneath it, a little out in front of it, and he's going to put it well out of play over to the third base side. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. As both dugouts will get more baseballs into the home plate umpire behind home plate. Kelly puts it in play. Potter will score from third, but they'll record the put out at first base on the 6-3 put out. And there's 2 away. Bases are clear here, Bill. But the Jackets double their lead to 4-0.
Yeah, good job by the shortstop. Making the play. And
that'll bring Ferretti to the plate. He walked his first time up and takes a called strike on the first pitch of this at-bat. So the Jackets scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second. As Ferretti steps away from that one. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Prince missing outside with that pitch. 2-1.
61 pitches right now, Dewey, for Prince.
Not even 2 innings complete.
Good
They're good pitch there. Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, that's fouled back into the backstop. Count stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 2 runs in. Swung on a miss. And they're going to have to throw down to first base to complete the Rossbecker strikeout, but they do. And the inning is completed. We'll head to the top of the third with the Jackets out in front now. 4-0, Bill, as we head to yet another commercial break.
Bottom of the second, they had 2 runs on 1 hit.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your home remodeling dreams with low rates on home improvement loans. We tend to making upgrades easier so you can tend to the home you've always wanted. Tend to low rates, tend to big changes. Tend to your dream home today. Low rates, big dreams. 10-2 Credit Union.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corey, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry, and we are at Mercyhurst University as quarterfinal round of the playoffs for PIAA District 10 tournament. And Jackets out in front of the Franklin Knights, 4-0 as we get into the top of the third inning here, Bill.
Yep, nice little lead here. Jackets starting things off with here, and the Knights trying to get that spark going here.
Kelly climbs the hill one more time here for the Jackets as we start the third inning. Weimer will step in and get the rest of his at-bat, or complete his at-bat, as he swings through the first pitch for strike one. As Knight got picked off the end of the second inning off of first base, and Kelly paints the outside corner for an 0-2 count.
Yeah, nice job, Kelly, coming right after it here. Gets that signal. Oh, nice
looking
pitch.
pitch.
Just missed.
Just missed the inside corner for ball one.
Both at the same time.
Oh, that was a beautiful pitch. Goes to the other side of the plate, misses as well. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. How's Kelly doing on the pitch count?
Kelly's at 39. This will be 40 right here.
It's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him swinging. And there's one away. That batter will be number 5, Clark. He's DHing for the number 9 spot. Schermerhorn.
5, Jackson Clark.
Then back to the top of the order for the Knights that they've worked all the way through their lineup once. And Clark takes upstairs, ball 1. You know, Bill, it's really kind of nice out here when the wind ain't blowing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it is. When it dies down and it just gets calm for that little bit, it's like.
It don't stay calm for a while, but Kelly missing on both pitches in this at-bat here. As Clark's got a good hitter's count, 2-0.
Good pitch there for strike.
Kelly comes back in to muddy it up a little bit. 2-1. Just a tick high for a 3-1 count.
This weather, it's almost like football weather, Dewey.
That's what I was thinking. I said it earlier. It's great football weather. But we're wrapping up the baseball season. And that's going to be ball 4 as Clark's worked his way aboard. Not only that, but he's turned the lineup back over as the Knights will start through the lineup for the second time here. Yes. As Fazell will come to the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up to lead things off in the top of the first.
Yeah, so a little something started here for the Knights as they get one on.
Kelly missing upstairs with ball 1.
We'll see if the Knights maybe get a little aggressive here on the bags here, Dewey.
Well, you've already had one guy picked off to end the last inning. Oh, nice looking curved ball there.
Yeah, there's that nice curve Kelly throws.
Almost looked like a knuckle curve. 1-1 is the count on Fazell as he'll step back in. Lifted to right field, Big Country reading it. And jogs underneath it, and that's 2 away.
Yeah, Big Kalicki out there in right field, making a nice squeeze out there. And
he read it clean right off the bat, made a couple of steps, and just had to wait for the ball to hit the glove. Higley comes to the plate now. He also struck out his first time up. Popped him up.
Nice call from, I thought Kibbe was going to get it. He was calling it out.
Well, I'm just glad there was no big collision there.
Right. It was getting close between Ballo and Kibbe there, but I thought Kibbe was pretty clear.
Yeah.
I mean, and here I am half deaf, so if I could hear him from up on the hill here.
Well, all 3 players were kind of converging at the same point. Pitcher Kelly and good pitch there. Kelly says, I'll just take care of it myself here, leave you guys out of the equation. 0-2 hole here for Higley.
That's 51 for Kelly right now on the pitch count.
That's lined softly to second. Potter will underhand it with a 4-3 put out, and that will do it for the Knights here in the top of the third. No runs,
Franklin in the top of the
a
third
walk,
inning.
and no score. So let's head to a commercial break, Bill. Be back right after this.
Error and one left.
At 102 Credit Union, we tend to make becoming a member easy. Walk in, sign up, and start saving. We tend to your needs with lower rates, fewer fees, and personalized service. 10 to joining, 10 to thriving, 10 to enjoying the benefits today. Easy to join, built for you. 102 Credit Union.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. He's Bill Henry. I'm Dewey Hurd. And we are here at Mercyhurst University. It's getting kind of cold here.
It is now.
But,
Man, I wish I would have brought my other hoodie, Dewey. I almost left this in my car, and I would have had a T-shirt on.
Well,
when I got here,
it was taking a walk.
It was hot. Oh,
it
yeah.
Was.
I would have walked
on the flat and behind the school. It's kind of nice out of the breeze, but you get up here on top of the hill here, and
well, look, I came up with my sunglasses even because the sun was out right before I pulled into the parking lot, and then it's like as soon as I came up the hill here, and I brought the overcast.
We got a new pitcher out there. Number 13 has climbed a hill for the Franklin Knights. That's Fazell. So bottom of the third, he goes to the hill. And he was in left field. And I don't see.
Yeah, Fazell's their main pitcher there. 36 innings, 31 strikeouts, 47 hits.
Did you see where Price? Price went to first base.
Yeah. We just need to see who is. Where was.
Fazell was in left field.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
So.
Franklin 13, Nate Frizzell.
Weimer was at first base. Where did he go? He's number 11.
Wyer's at third base.
He's at third.
Yep.
Oh, they've rearranged the whole
Yeah, it
infield.
looks like we got Perry out in left field. Turner's in center. Higley is at second. Prince at first. Cockler's at shortstop. And I'm trying to see out in right field there is.
I think that's all the changes.
Is that it?
I think that's all the changes. That's what we're going to go with.
Okay.
So the Jackets, bottom of the third is going to be Kalicki. Leading things off. He got a base hit his first time up and got picked off at third base. Back in the first inning. That was the second out of the first inning. And that could have been a much longer inning had they. And that's going to be picked up foul.
Yeah.
Nice play there by Prince as he got onto the base to make the out, but the ball was in foul territory when he grabbed it. And I've seen that a couple of times recently, Bill, that players have grabbed the ball in foul territory, but if they were going to make a play like that, you got to get it in fair territory before it goes foul. It's not like a home run ball where it leaves the ballpark. Kalicki lifts this to center field. Turner settling underneath it and makes the grab. One away.
Yep, nice grab out there center field.
That'll bring Kibbe to the plate. He also had a base hit back in the first. Stranded at third base as the inning came to a close.
James Kibbe.
That's fouled back into the backstop for strike one.
Kibbe 1-for-1.
Fazell bounces it in there for ball one to even a count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Should have brought some hot cocoa or something for us.
Something.
It's crazy.
Paints
Nice
the
pitch.
inside corner there to get ahead 1-2 now.
Good pitch.
That's outside for ball 2, 2-2. So the winner of this game will play Titusville. We didn't hear if Titusville won or not.
I haven't heard.
But they'll play the winner of Titusville and back up the middle. Shortstop gets to it. And a good throw to first. Prince with a good catch. And there's 2 away. I forget who Titusville had to play. Was it Grove City? Or was it Slippy Rock? Or was it Hickory? I thought it was one of the southern teams down there. Mayer to the plate now. Chops it foul down the third base side for strike 1. Anyways, the winner of this game gets that winner of that game on Friday.
Whew.
Nice and warm here, isn't it?
Folks at home can definitely hear that wind blowing in our mics.
Paints the inside corner for an 0-2 count here. Mayer got to protect. That's a little wide of the dish for a 1-2 count. But Friday's weather's not looking good, Bill, so
No,
I don't think they're going to get any games in on Friday. Mayer lines it right back to the pitcher. Fazell about beat him to the bag, but a 1-3 putout will do it here for the Jackets in the bottom of the third. It's still 4-0 after 3 complete. And we will head to the top of the fourth right after a word from one of our sponsors.
At 102 Credit Union, we tend to your need for a better ride with lower rates on auto loans, so you can tend to your road trips, your errands, and your savings. Tend to lower payments, tend to bigger dreams. Tend to your auto loan today. Lower rates, smoother roads. 102 Credit Union.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry here on the call at Mercyhurst University. Top of the fourth inning here, Bill, and kind of a tight ball game. It's 4-0 in favor of the Jackets. They scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Nobody scored anything in the third. We head to the fourth, and Knights are going to send Cochler. I'll get it right eventually. Cochler, Turner, and Prince.
Oh, well, the bottom of the third there was a good inning for Franklin to get out of that. You know what I mean? It's something that they just need to get something going, and they get it right here. And did he beat it out? Safe.
Yeah.
And good wheels.
Yeah, that was good speed from Cochler. He'll get himself an infield single, and a leadoff runner aboard for the Knights.
That's how you want to start it off, and they can continue it around the pond here as they need it.
First pitch swinging there. That'll bring Turner to the plate. Turner's had himself a nice day so far out in center field. A couple of nice grabs out there and some good, strong throws to get the ball back into the infield as he puts this into the backstop for strike 1. Turner hit into a 1-3 put out to end the first inning on a 2-2 count. So he has a runner over at first base, looking to advance him into scoring position or further. And he sky-high popped it up to third base.
Oh.
And it lands foul. So just a big, loud foul ball.
Yeah,
and,
a little
you know,
tough one.
sometimes like that, Bill, those are extra outs right there. It's a play that's very makeable.
It is.
But it just falls to the ground, and it's just a foul ball.
It almost looked, I mean, I heard Stevens calling it out, but
it just looked like he overran it, and the wind just kind of took it in behind him. So 0-2 is the count here as they check the runner at first. They'll hold the tag on him. As Kelly will climb the hill with an 0-2 count on Turner. With a runner on first. That pitch is outside for ball one. 1-2.
See, Harbor Creek's playing Hickory, and right now Harbor Creek 5, Hickory 0.
That's a different class, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I know we get some people from our area here.
That's a Ross Becker strikeout as Turner goes down swinging, one away.
Just trying to see if I could see.
I think they're
anything
quad
for
A, aren't
Scotty.
they? This is triple A here.
Harbor Creek, yes, quad A. Yep.
They're in with Fort LaBeouf and
right.
I forget the other one.
Ooh.
Oh, good pitch there as Prince swings through that changeup for strike one.
Looks like just for scoreless from Corey and Jamestown too, Dewey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the softball action?
It was after 2 innings.
Kelly missing outside to even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just trying to get word on the Titusville. That's what I was just trying to.
Keep fishing. You'll come up with something.
It'll come up.
Foul out of play by Prince. Pushing the count 1-2. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. That's going to be a strikeout. But the runner advances down to second. So 2 away here with a runner on second. Cockler safely down there with a stolen base. And there's 2 away now, Bill.
2 away, and Jamestown just scored 1 on an RBI by Carmilla Cox.
Perry to the plate now. Lines it to the left
gets
side,
through.
true. And they're going to send the runner home. And a throw not in time. It's going to be a RBI single, and Franklin on the board. It's 4-1.
And I'll tell you, Dewey, this year, at least some of the games that I've been in, I've seen a lot of games this year, baseball-wise, where 2 outs on the board, and just to get that last out and a lot of action happening and runs come in. It's just been a crazy thing this season for the games that I was doing.
Marsteller comes to the plate now, catcher for the Knights, and he swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Marsteller had a base hit his last time up before he was picked off the end of second inning. They'll check the runner at first. Safely back there is Perry. So Kelly working from the stretch now.
Ooh.
Another good change up there. As Marsteller a little out in front of that one, in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, Kelly looking just to come right after it here. Nice pitch.
I think he threw him the same pitch every single time.
I think he did too.
Ends it with a Rossbecker strikeout. He strikes out the side here, Bill, but the Knights find a way to get a hit, a couple of hits in that inning to score a run. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth with the Jackets leading 4-1 now. We'll be back right after this.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your financial needs, starting with lower credit card rates. Because when we tend to your budget, you can tend to what matters most. Tend to your dreams. Tend to your future. Tend to credit card rates that work for you. Lower rates, better living. 10-2 Credit Union.
With its roots based in Corey, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
Now, welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. We're here at Mercyhurst University in the opening quarterfinal round of PIAA AAA baseball playoffs. Franklin Knights, the visitors, taking on the home team Girard Yellow Jackets, and it's 4-1 through 3.5 complete, Bill, as neither team really having an extended inning, but that's what you'd see in baseball playoffs. Both pretty evenly matched teams, and Girard was able to get the advantage early, but Franklin kind of found their feet and have making a stand here. See what the Fazell can do this inning as he's out on the hill for a second inning's worth of work. And the Jackets are going to send Stevens, Sheppers, and Potter to the plate. So the 7, 8, 9 hitters to lead things off here, bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, Steven steps back up here again.
He had himself a good at-bat. His first time up. He did end up striking out on a full count. Sure he'd like to do better this time. Good eye in there, takes ball one. This is the first time he's seen Fazell. Chops it foul. Just getting a piece of it. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, fouled off down the third base side for strike 2. 1-2 now.
Cole's got my nose running again here, Dewey.
I'm sorry, Bill.
No, me. Don't you hear me?
Sniffing all over there.
Ooh.
Spiked that one in the dirt is Fazell. Pushing the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just inside for ball 3, 3-2. So we'll have a payoff pitch up coming here, Bill.
See if we can reel it in.
And that's outside for ball 4. Leadoff man aboard via the walk. And that'll bring Sheppers to the plate. He had a base hit his first time up, came around and scored the 3rd run for the Jackets as he led things off in the top of the bottom of the 2nd. Now look, the bunted it foul down the first base side, and that'll be strike one. Jackets trying to play a little small ball there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to bunt, you got to bunt it past the pitcher on that side. Huge hole there on the right side of the infield. As the second baseman shaded to the second base and kind of hold the runner on. They'll check Stevens at first. He gets back in safe.
Yeah, I can't take quite the lead off there with a lefty up there.
Yeah, he's looking right at you. Makes it a little difficult to get that extra couple of inches out there. Stevens still with a good lead over there.
Yeah, he's still got a good one, yep.
But the first baseman, Prince, really isn't holding him on. He's just kind of standing there. That one's put down. And Fazell will go to first, so the sacrifice bunt will get Stevens down to second base.
I think that brings Potter back up, doesn't it?
It does bring Potter up. With one away here, bottom of the fourth. Potter reached on an E6 his first time up and scored the last run for the Jackets. Back in the second.
Potter.
Fouled back into the backstop for strike one. Potter showed bunt and takes upstairs for ball one to even to count 1 ball, 1 strike. And they're playing him to pull it to the left side as Prince is well in on the grass over there at first base. And just as I say that, he backs up back into the dirt. Showing bunt, bunts it foul. Up the first base side, 1-2.
See if he'll continue with it.
Oh,
got him up high on
upstairs.
that.
Swings through it for a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. Knights needed that out. Jackets will flip the order back to the top of the order here, Bill, as they'll go through it for the 3rd time. Balo has flown out twice to center field, both times he's been up.
Good pitch.
Paints the outside corner. Balo taking all the way.
That one just misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, big cut from Zach there on that one.
In the hole now, 1-2. As he looks to drive something into the outfield and score Stevens from second. And he'll take time. As Fazell was checking the runner at second. And they're going to throw to second.
Oh.
Stevens able to get back in safely. One, 2 on Balo. Stevens steals third.
Boy,
They
overthrow.
airmail it into left field.
Here comes Stevens. Wow, that was huge. I mean, that throw was up there, Dewey.
Yeah, that was not even close to third base. So the Jackets come right back after giving up a run at the top of the fourth. They get one back here. I got it as 2-2.
2-2.
Yep. That's what Blue said too. 2-2. Oh, got him looking.
Got him. Good pitch. Got out of it, but not without a run coming.
Yeah, the Jackets get the run back that they gave up. And, Bill, they did it with no hits. So an unearned run comes home. We've earned ourselves a timeout and a commercial break in between innings. We'll be back right after this.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your home remodeling dreams with low rates on home improvement loans. We tend to making upgrades easier so you can tend to the home you've always wanted. Tend to low rates, tend to big changes. Tend to your dream home today. Low rates, big dreams. 10-2 Credit Union.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corey, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're over here at Mercyhurst University. Alongside me is Bill Henry running camera and keeping me company here today. As we're into the fifth inning here, Bill, and it's a 4-1 ball game, a 5-1 ball game. My bad.
Yep.
Jackets scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and Franklin also scored 1 in the fourth. And that's how we got our 5-1 score. Leading off the Knights is going to be Weimer, followed by Clark, and then back to the top of the order in Fazell.
Yeah, if you're Franklin, you really got to start getting something going here.
I mean, they've had a couple of runners here and there, but they haven't had multiple runners on in one inning. As Kelly misses down low with ball one, as he'll start the fifth inning on the hill. Gone the distance so far, Bill.
He
has. He's looked pretty good out there. Missing on that pitch for a 2-0 count.
He's at 67 pitches right now on the day.
Right back up the middle.
Oh, it gets through.
And the leadoff man with a base hit. Weimer, 1 for 2 on the day. That'll bring Clark to the plate. He walked his first time up on a 3-1 count. Back in the third.
Jackson Clark.
He's DHing for Schermerhorn, the right fielder. And he swings through the first pitch here for strike one.
Yeah, big cut there. You wouldn't know it's May.
2/3 of the way into it. Kelly missing upstairs there to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch there from Kelly. Comes right back with it. 1-2 now. Kelly with 6 strikeouts so far today, Bill.
Yeah, he's been pretty good up on the mound. Good little scoop there from Piaa behind the plate. 2-2s on the count. Base runner at first with Weimer.
Yep, Weimer.
Excuse me.
Weimer down at first. And that just missing on the inside corner for ball 3. And we'll have a payoff pitch up coming. As the Knights are going to turn this lineup back to the top of the order here after this batter. Got him looking. Rung him up for the first out here, top of the 5th. Rosbecker style. Back to the top of the order, and Fazell 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout.
13-8, Fazell.
Nice looking changeup missing on the inside corner for ball 1.
Oh, he tipped just a little bit for a little foul.
1-1. Waited on that curveball, but didn't wait enough, Bill, as he puts it foul down the first base side for a 1-2 count. He recognized it, just didn't wait long enough. Kelly's had a nice looking change up here today. As a check over to first base, gets away from the first baseman. Didn't go far.
Thinking maybe he might get. Thought maybe the sun might have peeked out here for a little
It's
bit.
starting
But
to find its way through the clouds there. 1-2 on the batter here, Fazell.
Ooh.
And that was just low for ball 2. 2-2 now.
Yeah, a little bit of a heater there, but just misses. This one high. It's passed. Right back to Ball as he gets it over, and they're going to get him, I think. No, they call him safe. And it disrupts, and here comes Coach Tramontano as he makes his way out. And, boy, I don't know. Of course, we're not out there, so, I mean, it's hard to tell from up here, but, I mean, seeing it looks like he had it way beat, but
that was a tremendous throw by Ballo. I thought he had him, but Weimer gets underneath the tag, safely down at second base with a stolen base. Fazell has worked the count full here, so payoff pitch up coming. And that's off the dish for ball 4, so a walk here will put runners on first and second. And that stolen base is kind of a moot point now.
Yeah, that also gets Kelly up to 80 pitches on the day.
So just the 1 out here. Runners on first and second now. Knights starting to make a little noise here in the top of the 5th. And Kelly misses with ball 1 to Higley.
Well, if you're Franklin, this is what you wanted. You wanted to get a little spark going. They got it. They got to continue it around, though, Mr. Hurd.
Yeah, you got to pay dividends here, and that's bunted. He did address the ball, called strike, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice to see Kibbe was on his way. I mean, he was from first base coming right up in there.
Higley, the batter, 0 for 2 on the day. Hit it to a 4-3 put out his last time up. Took a healthy cut at that one and puts it out of play.
And back in the rocks.
1-2.
Oh, he got him. Yeah.
Nasty changeup.
Yeah, it was. It's almost like he didn't know if he should have swung, right?
Well, that was he swung, but it was after the fact the ball hit the glove. And just nasty changeup. Got him for the second out. Cockler to the dish. Singled his first time up. Singled his second time up. He's 2 for 2. And he popped it up to second base. And Potter with the grab. And the inning is over for the Knights after they got the first 2 men. Well, almost had the first 2 men aboard, but made a little noise here. Had 2 runners aboard with just the 1 out there, Bill, and not able to advance them. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. No change in the scores. Yellow Jackets lead at 5-1 after 4.5 complete. We'll be back right after this.
Yep.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your home remodeling dreams with low rates on home improvement loans. We tend to making upgrades easier so you can tend to the home you've always wanted. Tend to low rates, tend to big changes. Tend to your dream home today. Low rates, big dreams. 10-2 Credit Union.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry here today at Mercyhurst University. Enjoying the game between Girard and Franklin. As we're in the bottom of the 5th inning here, Bill.
Yep.
And, thoughts so far about this game?
Sorry, I was trying to do the camera and you threw me.
Kelly leads things off here, bottom of the 5th in a 5-1 game. He's gone all 5 innings for the Jackets. I was just looking for your thoughts as we are just over halfway here.
Well, the hours of the sands in the hourglass are starting to run out for Franklin. They really need to get something going. They got a little something going that last at bat here, but couldn't finish it around. But Girard doing a bang-up job up on the hill from Kelly, as you stated, and also some good defensive plays from the rest of his teammates out there.
Yeah, so I think if the Jackets could maybe put 1 or 2 more runs up this inning, it would really put a stranglehold on the game. As Fazell out there again for the Knights. Bounced it in there for ball 1 to even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Right on the verge here. I mean, like you say, Franklin made a little noise that last half inning. If the Jackets can come out here and make a statement of their own here, they could really seal this one up.
The second one that bounces in.
2-1 now. On Kelly. He's way up in the box as well. And he beats it to the third baseman. And a good throw. 5-3 put out. There's 1 away. Yeah, what's that thing up in the sky right now?
Right, yeah. Boy, a big difference when it pops out, just even a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Ferretti now to the dish. 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Struck out his last time up in the second. And it's going to get in there for a base hit into right field. As the Jacket offense comes to life here, bottom of the 5th. Kalicki to the plate now. 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out to center field his last time up in the 3rd. Oh, good pitch there from Fazell. The slow hook got him. As he gets out in front 0-1. That's outside.
Yep.
Pushes the count 1-1.
Ooh.
What was that?
He stepped out of the box.
Oh, Kalicki stepped out of the batter's box. I was watching Fazell. He was winding up. He didn't come home with it. I was like,
ooh. Just misses on that. Nice looking ball, though.
just a late breaker. 2-1 now. Bounced in there. Ferretti was halfway down to second. Scampers back to first.
He almost tripped himself a little bit there.
Gets his legs crossed over each other. Got a good jump, but then put the brakes on. Got back to first in time. 3-1 on Kalicki. Hit right back to the pitcher.
Can they turn it?
There's one, and pulled him off the bag.
Safe.
And the first baseman, Prince, is saying the base runner didn't slide. He was in the base paths, but I guess you're allowed to do that, aren't you? You don't have to get out of the way. He's complaining about it, so Kalicki safely aboard on the fielder's choice, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, coach coming out here to question as well. This Blue's going to go out.
Have a conversation out there. You can see Prince after he caught that high ball. He was pointing. He's still pointing at second base. There was a complaint about the base runner interfering on the play, but I don't think Ferretti really went outside of the base pass. He just stayed upright, just kept running towards the bag.
Yep, so as they're conversing here, Coach Tro at the third baseline there, just looking to see what.
And they're going to call the runner safe at first, so Kalicki will stay at first base. The inning will continue as there's 2 outs now, and Kibbe will step into the box for the Jackets. Zell checks the runner.
Yep, trying to get Kalicki off guard there, but he was ready.
Yeah, he crawled his way back onto the bag, but he got there. Popped him up. Shallow center field. Shortstop going out and doesn't make the catch.
Doesn't make it. Tro calling him in. As Girard gets another run on the board there, and boy, that's a big boo-boo out there, Dewey.
Well, the shortstop going out, center fielder was coming in, and they got to communicate with one another, and Kibbe safely into second base as he was running all the way, and Kalicki all the way from first scores. And that's just one of those things that it's not going to go down in the books as a error, but it was definitely a catchable ball, and the Jackets add a much-needed insurance run there as Mayer steps to the plate and takes inside for ball 1. Plays like that are just so frustrating from the coach's standpoint. You can holler and scream all you want from the dugout, but you can't make the play for your players. And Fazell missing just down low for ball 2, 2-0. As this is turning into a lengthy inning here for Fazell.
40 pitches right now.
Shot back up the middle. Shortstop fields it and makes a good throw to first base and gets him. A 6-3 putout will end the 5th inning, but the Jackets tack on another one, Bill.
Yeah, Franklin's got to get to work here.
So that will do it for the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th as the Knights are running out of time here, Bill. We'll be back right after this.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your need for a better ride with lower rates on auto loans, so you can tend to your road trips, your errands, and your savings. Tend to lower payments, tend to bigger dreams. Tend to your auto loan today. Lower rates, smoother roads. 10-2 Credit Union.
Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Bill Henry here on the call at Mercyhurst University. Jackets, Bill, they just seem to keep adding on.
Yep.
As they've built the lead up to 6-1 now. And we're in the top of the sixth. Knights are running out of opportunities here. Turner leads things off.
Great pitch from Kelly. Puts it right in there.
Kelly back out for the 6th inning. So we were kind of talking about that off air. Who's going to come out? And Kelly's come out to a 1-1 count here. 7 strikeouts on a day, Bill. So having himself a good outing.
Good day. Ooh.
Oh, turned a little out in front of that one. And he's in the hole now, 1-2. That change has been really good for Kelly all day. And got him with a Rossbecker strikeout.
Yeah, so that's 1 down, 2 to go here for Girard as they continue to make it look easy right now.
Prince comes to the plate. 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, hit to the shortstop. And making a good scoop at first base for the putout. It's a 6-3 putout, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, good job for Eddie coming over, making that grab and getting across nicely, and 2 down.
Kibbe with a good scoop at first base.
Nolan Perry.
Kibbe.
That'll bring Perry to the plate. Kibbe. A little low there from Kelly for ball 1. That's just this is the type of inning that Kelly needed. A real quick inning here. Missing down low for ball 2. 2-0.
That was a nice ball.
It's a 3-0 count now.
His last run here, he hasn't been wasting any time out there. He's pretty quick with it.
Paints the outside corner for a called strike there. 3-1. Perry 1 for 2 on the day. And Kelly's worked it back to a full count here.
He has.
Payoff pitch upcoming.
Got the bobber out there with the jigging motion going and see if he can reel it in. Oh, and he got him.
Rossbecker strikeout the end, the 6th inning. And a 1-2-3 inning is just what the doctor ordered there for Kelly and the Jackets, as we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. And the Jackets are just 3 outs away from victory here, Bill. We'll be back right after this.
10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your financial needs, starting with lower credit card rates. Because when we tend to your budget, you can tend to what matters most. Tend to your dreams, tend to your future, tend to credit card rates that work for you. Lower rates, better living. 10-2 Credit Union.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome on back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're here at Mercyhurst University, and boy, Bill, we're already in the bottom of the sixth as this game has really rolled along here.
Yeah, it's
the way it started out. I thought the Jackets might run away with it in 5 innings, but it's a 6-1 ball game. And Jackets come to bat with Stevens leading off for the third time in this game.
Yeah, for a while. It just seems like every time.
This will be the second time he leads off, not the third time.
But it did seem like he was just up their last at bat. He was started off, didn't he?
Yeah, he led off. He led off in the fourth. Got a walk and came around and scored the 5th run for the Jackets. So he's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. And it is Fazell out there on the mound for the Knights as he's going to call his catcher back up to pitcher's mound. As the Knights need a 1-2-3 inning here. Bill, the Knights offense, they've had a base runner in the first, a base runner in the second, but then had a base runner thrown out to end the inning. They had a base runner in the third. They scored a run in the fourth and had another base runner. In the fifth, they had 2 men aboard. And in the sixth, they had nobody on. And Stevens leads things off here with a swing and strike for an 0-1 count.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Franklin definitely, making contact today and getting some of them out there on the pond. You just can't get them all the way around.
Well, no, they don't get multiple. My point was they don't get multiple base runners. Only 1 inning, and that's the inning that they scored the run, was the only time that they've had multiple base runners at the same time out there. Stevens puts that into the ball field where they're playing soccer.
Just a little behind it here.
0-2 now. Slowed it down for him, hits it right to the shortstop. The throw across the diamond in time. A 6-3 put out, and there's 1 away. So Sheppers to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Hit into a 1-3 put out his last time up in the fourth.
Oh, bit on it.
Couldn't wait anymore on that one. Swung through that high curve for an 0-1 count. Fazell comes back with some high cheese. He let that one go, but that hanging curve just was just too meaty for him to pass up. Missing down low with ball 2, 2-1.
I think the wind's stronger now, Dewey, than it's been.
It definitely is cooled off. I would like to see the clouds just break up a little bit, let that sun back in for a little bit. Again, with that hanging curve, Sheppers can't lay off of it, and it's 2-2.
It's definitely got the salt and pepper on it. Just tasty.
Got a hold of that one, hits it to short. And that's going to be thrown up the line. Good job by the catcher to get there and
yeah, he's done a nice job. He really does a fine job getting up there to back up.
Marsteller.
He gets up there pretty quick, too.
That'll bring Potter to the plate. 0 for 1 on a day. Reached on an error and scored a run back in the second. Struck out his last time up back in the fourth.
I think I'm shivering.
I'm shaking a little bit, too.
You wouldn't think with all this warmth that I should have on me from my from my body.
Levi Potter.
That bounces in there, gets away from the catcher, and down the second goes Sheppers on the pass ball. Potter with an 0-1 count, or 1-0 count, sorry. Again, bounced it in there.
There goes Sheppers, and he gets his way to third as Coach Tramontano holding him up there and sort of likes it as well. Second pass pitch here.
Yeah, 2-0 on Potter. The number 9 hitter, as Jacket's going to turn the lineup over and go through it again for the 4th time. Any runs here from here on in are just the bonus runs for the Jackets here, Bill. As they're comfortably out in front, 6-1. And that's right off of the home plate, foul.
Brings up only the first strike, 2-1 the count.
2-1 on Potter. Infield in here, trying to cut the run down at home plate. As Franklin's not willing to give up any freebies. This is lifted into right field by Potter. Is it deep enough? The catch is made. He bobbles it a little bit. Here comes the runner home. They're going to cut it off. And Kelly scores. Or I'm sorry, Sheppers.
Sheppers, yep.
Sheppers scores on the sac fly to right field.
7-1 your score. Excuse me.
2 away now. And back to the top of the order in Ballo. 0 for 3 on a day. Struck out looking his last time up.
First pitch, a doozy as it's called, strike.
Jackets going through the order for the 4th time here today.
Oh, looking good there too.
I didn't think he could get much better than that first pitch, and he did it with the second pitch. Gets him into hole 0-2 now. And got a Rosbecker strikeout to end the inning, but the Jackets get another insurance run to take a 7-1 lead into the top of the 7th here, Bill.
Yeah, and right now it's getting slim here for the Knights, and hopefully they're going to need a big rally here to get back into this one, as it's one more time in the outfield here for Girard. We'll see what happens coming up right after this. You're watching the Deej Experience Sports Stream with Bill and Dewey.
At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your home remodeling dreams with low rates. At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to the stress of managing multiple debts with simple debt consolidation. We help you tend to lower payments, fewer worries, and more peace of mind. Tend to your finances, tend to your life, tend to debt done right. Debt consolidation made simple. 10-2 Credit Union. At 10-2 Credit Union, we tend to your need for a better ride with lower rates on auto loans, so you can tend to your road trips, your errands, and your savings. 10 to lower payments, 10 to bigger dreams. 10 to your auto loan today. Lower rates, smoother roads. 10-2 Credit Union.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. As big thank you goes out to 10-2 Credit Union for being our main sponsor of today's game. And Bill, we're in the top of the 7th.
Yes,
Franklin
we are.
down to their last 3 outs, and they trail it by 6 big runs, 7-1 here. As you see out on the hill, Kelly comes out to start the 7th, but we were talking, I don't think he's got enough pitches to get through unless he gets some little help here from the Knights, as he'll face the 7, 8, 9 hitters here as he starts the 7th inning.
It's just what if you're Girard, that's exactly where you sort of want to start to get into, right? So
yeah, I mean, Franklin going through the lineup just for the 3rd time. So in comparison to Girard, they just started into the 4th time. And I tell you what, Kelly's going to, if he throws some good strikes, gets some good ground balls, he very easily could get out of it.
He might be able to get away with it for today, right? I'll get you a pitch count in just a second here. That first one called ball.
Marsteller leads things off here for the Knights. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Got his base hit all the way back in the 2nd inning. And fouls that pitch into the backstop for a 1-1 count.
That one, he's at 98 pitches, so he's probably not going to make it
what were we
for
saying?
this one, but
105.
105.
So he can start somebody as long as he's before that, as that's hooked foul down the 3rd base side for a 1-2 count now.
Girard with quite a few options here for pitching.
Again, chop foul down the 3rd base side. Count stays at 1-2. But with each additional pitch, it just gets Kelly that much closer to having his night over. That's going to be lined into right field for a base hit. They're going to try to get the put out at first. Kalicki with a good strong throw. Nearly got him.
Got him, I was going to say. It was pretty darn close. Runner, I don't think, was really expecting that, right?
I wasn't expecting it. A leadoff man aboard for Weimer as he'll step to the plate. Singled his last time up. So he's 1 for 2 on the day.
Ooh.
And there's an HBP. Hit him square in the left shoulder. And Franklin gets the first 2 aboard here. And we haven't seen this since the 4th inning where they scored their only run.
Well, I think he's got 3 more to go here.
So this will be Clark, the DH, the number 9 hitter, coming to the plate. And he's 0 for 1 on a day with a walk and a strikeout. Nobody out, running on 1st and 2nd.
Nice pitch. 2 to go.
Kelly puts it right in there for a called strike. Nobody out here.
Another nice one.
Kelly finishing strong.
Sorry.
Why? Am I keeping you up? Foul back into the backstop. Count stays 0-2.
And I believe that's, I think that's 105.
But he can finish the batter.
Yep.
He can finish the batter.
Yep.
He's maxed out on pitches, so this should be his last batter. Just a tick low for ball 1. Gets by.
Pitch. Second base runner's going to third as he is safe at third. Now they got him in the corners as Weimer stayed at first.
Weimer at first and Marsteller.
I don't know why I keep saying that.
Two on the batter, Clark. Runners on the corners.
Oh, he got him.
Nasty changeup, got him looking for the first out here.
Here comes Coach Tro, and what a night, Dewey, for Zach Kelly out there, huh?
I feel like I need to get up and give that young man a clap. He deserves a little bit of applause for that great game. He got a couple of hugs from some of his teammates.
Yeah, fantastic job for the young man.
6 1/3 innings of strong baseball. And I have it, he gave up 1 run off of 5 hits.
Yeah, so it looks like they might be going to go with Carson Stevens is going to relieve Kelly. Stevens was playing third. I think Kelly will probably end up going to shortstop.
Stevens coming in here, top of the 7th.
I think Kelly will go to shortstop. Ferretti will maybe go to third. We'll see here what Coach Trone is going to decide.
Stevens definitely getting warmed up here. And he's going to inherit runners on the corners with 1 out here, top of the 7th.
Maybe they'll keep Ferretti at short here. We'll see.
Where does Kelly usually go to short?
Now pitching for Girard, 18, Carson Stevens.
Yeah, it looks
yeah,
like
it's
Kelly
looking like they're doing that. Yeah, so Ferretti's going to go to third. Excuse me, Kelly will go at shortstop.
So those are the 3 changes. Stevens on the mound. Kelly, great game pitched, going to go to short. And Ferretti slides over to third.
Yeah, so
not only does Stevens collect runners on first and third now with 1 out, but he gets the top of the order in Fazell to keep things going here for the Knights.
And Stevens comes in, 26 innings under his belt, 33 strikeouts. First one's called strike as he comes right down with a heater.
Painted the second one even tighter in there for an 0-2 count.
1 out here, 2 to go. Stevens relieving Zach Kelly. That one just misses for ball.
Just missing. 1 and 2.
This one fouled off.
Count stays at 1 and 2. Stevens will come set on the hill. Just missing again with ball 2. I don't know where that was missing, but 2-2's a count.
Looks like Jamestown took the win today, Dewey. just so you know. I know.
Well, they got the win earlier where they played one time down in Jamestown, 4-1. It's going to be a tight ball game. That's fouled back into the backstop. So count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Fizel as he looks to extend the Franklin Knights season. They're down to their last 2 outs. They got runners on the corners here, trailing by 6. 7-1, top of the 7th.
Oh,
nice. Got him
nice.
swinging for a Rossbecker strikeout, and there's 2 away.
1 to go here for the big W for the Jackets.
Higley coming up for the Knights. 0 for 3 on the day with a couple of strikeouts.
Strike.
And Stevens just keeps pumping them in there.
Oh, big
Swung
cut.
on a miss. Knights down to the last strike.
Yeah. 1 more to go here for Stevens. And he gets him.
Ends it with a Rossbecker strikeout. And the Jackets are going to move on to Friday after the 7-1 victory here against the Franklin Knights. Franklin Knights season is over, Bill. They'll head home. And let's wrap things up here. Final thoughts in today's game.
Well, I just think that Girard just came out strong, and it all led off, I think, Dewey, today from the young man, Zach Kelly, the senior for Girard. Just an outstanding day on the hill for the Yellow Jackets, and with his teammates behind him. I don't want to leave anybody out, but a big part of it for Kelly's pitching today.
Yeah, he has a strong performance on the hill and good defense in behind him, and just enough offense to keep things rolling out there. So
I'd have to say that, and the just the aggressiveness Girard gave today too on the base running. And
yeah, they started off early and hot and forced a lot of balls in play. They did some good job of putting a lot of balls in play early on, and they got out in front, kind of cruised to victory here. So that'll wrap things up. A big shout out to 10-2 Credit Union for being our sponsor here today.
Yes, thank you very much.
We will
see where we go next, right?
From here. Jackets
see what
move
happens.
on to Friday, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for tuning us in, and I hope you enjoyed it. And till we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.
Good night.